Devendra Mohan Sharma and his wife Anita lived a peaceful life with their two daughters. Devendra, a well-known businessman from Delhi, to say the last remaining member of his family. One by one his family members had passed away under mysterious circumstances. These were no ordinary deaths, each was part of a dark and shocking conspiracy. You will be shocked to know the reason and the person behind it. One morning Devendra was getting ready for work. As usual, he called out to his younger daughter Priyanka to come along. She often accompanied him to his office, and it was their little routine, but that day something unusual happened. Priyanka, looking pale and in pain, she told her father she couldn't go. Her legs hurt so much that even walking seemed impossible. Devendra smiled gently and told Priyanka, "It's okay, you take rest day and I will go to the office alone." With those comforting words, he left for work. The day seemed normal, but when he came back home in the evening he found Priyanka in worse condition. Her leg pain had become much more severe. The following morning, on 2nd January, Devendra decided to take Priyanka to a hospital, and the doctors ran some tests, but the reports weren't ready yet. By that night, Priyanka's legs had gone completely numb, leaving her unable to move them at all. By 3rd January, her condition had become critical. Priyanka couldn't even stand on her own. She had to be admitted to the hospital as her body grew weaker and the pain became unbearable. She lay on the hospital bed twisting and turning in agony, desperately hoping for some relief. For 15 long days, Priyanka remained in the hospital fighting a mysterious illness. Instead of improving her condition, it grew worse. She lost all control over her body and mind, leaving the doctors puzzled and desperate for answers. But on 15th January 2021, Priyanka's battle ended. She passed away, leaving behind unanswered questions about what had caused her illness and untimely death. Priyanka was a bright, lively, and beautiful young woman. She had completed her BCom from the esteemed Jesus and Mary College in Delhi and later earned a master's degree in London. Full of potential, she was helping her father in his business and had a promising future ahead. Her sudden death shattered her family and friends, especially since no one knew the exact reason behind it. As if Priyanka's mysterious death wasn't enough, an even more shocking event followed. Just 2 days before her passing on 13th January, her elder sister Divya fell critically ill while staying at her in-laws' home. Divya experienced intense body pain. As if Priyanka and Diva's sudden illnesses weren't devastating enough, things took an even darker turn. On January 24th, Devendra Sharma's wife Anita began showing the same strange symptoms her daughters had experienced. Devendra was heartbroken and confused, unable to understand what was happening to his family. The nightmare continued. On 4th March, Devendra and his son-in-law Varun admitted Divya to hospital as her condition became critical. Just 2 days later, on 6th March, Anita was also admitted to the same hospital. Divya's health kept getting worse. She started losing her hair rapidly, and to Devendra's horror, the same thing began happening to Anita. It didn't stop there. Even Devendra, who had always been healthy, noticed his thick hair falling out. To make matters worse, he began feeling intense pain in his legs, just like his wife and daughters. Despite his own health failing, Devendra didn't stop. He spent every moment running around the hospital making sure his wife Anita and daughter Divya got the best care. Anita's condition grew worse, but the doctors were still unable to figure out what was causing these strange and deadly symptoms. When Anita was moved to the ICU, the doctors decided to run a toxicology test. This test checks for poisons or harmful chemicals in the body. What they found left everyone in shock. Anita's blood contained an extremely high level of thallium. Alarmed by this discovery, the doctors immediately tested other family members, including Devendra, Divya, and even their housemaid. The results were shocking. All of them had dangerously high levels of thallium in their blood. Thallium is a deadly poison that acts slowly, attacking the body over time. It causes unbearable pain, loss of feeling, hair loss, and eventually organ failure. The symptoms the family had been suffering, numbness, weakness and excruciating pain, matched perfectly with thallium poisoning. But how did this poison enter their bodies? And who could be behind such a calculated and heartless act? Someone had deliberately targeted the family, but who could hate them so much to plot something so cruel? Just a week after the test results, tragedy struck again. On 21st March 2021, Anita Sharma lost her fight and passed away. Devendra Sharma was left shattered, having to endure the unbearable pain of losing his wife and one daughter, while his other daughter Divya was still fighting for her life in the hospital. As grief consumed him, Devendra's mind raced to find answers. He replayed the events of the past few months, searching for anything unusual. His thoughts stopped at the afternoon of 1st January, just one day before Priyanka's health began to decline. That moment, seemingly small at the time, suddenly felt like the missing piece in a dark and twisted puzzle. On 1st January 2021 in New Delhi, Devendra Sharma was at home with his elder daughter Divya and her twin children, who had been staying with him for a few days. That afternoon, Divya's husband Varun Arora unexpectedly showed up. His visit surprised everyone, since it was rare for Varo to come to his in-laws' house. But this time, he didn't just visit, he brought something with him. Varo proudly carried a pot of fish curry, claiming he had cooked it himself. Smiling, he explained how he had prepared it with care and love just for the family. His warm and thoughtful gesture left everyone pleasantly surprised. Though a little puzzled by his sudden change in behavior, the family sat down to eat, enjoying the fish that Varun had served them with his own hands. The twins, having already had their milk, didn't eat any of it. At the time, Priyanka wasn't home and returned later around 5:30 p.m. When Priyanka said she was hungry, Varo personally served her 2 large pieces of fish with extra care. Later that evening, Varun left with Divya and the twins to go back to their home. Reflecting on the day, Devendra remembered something odd. When the family had asked Varo to eat some of the fish, he politely declined, saying he had attended a laughter show earlier and his jaw hurt from laughing too much. Devendra couldn't shake off the strange feeling. Why would someone who rarely visited stay so long waiting just to serve Priyanka? The next day, Priyanka's health started getting worse. This happened because she had eaten the biggest pieces of the fish. All these signs pointed to a serious plan, and Devendra Sharma started thinking that the person behind this could be his son-in-law Varun. A complaint was filed against Varun at the police station, and on the 24th March 2021 he was arrested. The police started looking into the case. They took Varo's laptop and mobile phone. Even though Varun had deleted his search history, the police experts brought it back. They found that Varun had searched for thallium many times. A small amount of thallium sulfate was also found in his house. Getting thallium is very hard, which made this even more suspicious. But after looking deeper into his online activities, the police found out how Varun had bought the chemical. He used the details of Suresh Mohan Sharma, Devendra Sharma's older brother, who ran a homeopathy business, used the company's papers and other information to create a fake address, order the chemical online, and have it delivered to a different place. The payments were made using his mother's account, which helped the police follow the money trail. Even though he used his mother's account, Varo's mobile number was linked to it. Further checking showed that he had bought 25 grams of the chemical for 22,100 rupees and made another purchase in March for 13,500 rupees. The police followed these purchases by tracking the delivery company and the person who delivered the packages. With all the evidence collected, the police built a strong case against Varun and questioned him intensely. When they asked why he had bought the chemical and what he planned to do with it, Varun had no choice but to tell the truth. Let's rewind to 2009. Diva, the eldest daughter of Devendra Mohan and Anita Sharma, married Varun Arora, a man from New Delhi. The couple had a happy life together. But there was one thing they longed for. They couldn't have children for over 6 years. Divya struggled with infertility. The couple tried everything, but their dream of becoming parents remained unfulfilled. In 2016, they decided to seek help from a fertility specialist doctor. After discussing their options, the doctor suggested trying IVF. With her expertise, Divya was able to conceive, and in August 2016, she gave birth to healthy twins, a boy and a girl. The entire family was overjoyed, and their hearts were filled with happiness. The twins' arrival brought so much joy, and for the first time, their home felt truly complete. At first, life seemed perfect. The family enjoyed their time together, and everything appeared to be in place. But as we all know, life can be unpredictable. In 2020, a sudden tragedy struck: the passing of Varo's father. The family was devastated, struggling to cope with the loss. But just 3 months later, another surprise came when Divya found out she was pregnant again, this time naturally. Although it was an unexpected blessing, things quickly took a turn. Divya began facing some health complications and decided to visit doctor. The same doctor who had helped her with her twins. After a thorough examination, the doctor revealed some serious complications. These complications were severe enough that they could endanger Diva's life if the pregnancy continued. For her own safety, the doctor strongly recommended that Diva undergo an abortion. After much thought, Divya agreed to the procedure. Already the mother of 2 children, she felt that risking her life for a third pregnancy was just too dangerous. However, when she shared her decision with Varun, both he and his mother Gia Arora were deeply upset. They couldn't understand why she would choose her life over the unborn childhood. Varun and Gia believed that this child was no ordinary baby. They were convinced it was Varun's father, who had come back to life, destined to be born as Varo's son. Their belief was tied to the fact that the baby's due date coincided exactly with Varun's father's birthday, which only strengthened their conviction. For them, the thought of aborting the baby was simply unimaginable. A huge argument broke out in the house. Varun even turned violent with Divya, and his mother treated her terribly in every possible way. Shocked by this sudden change in their behavior, Divya turned to her parents for support. With their help, she secretly had an abortion. When Varo found out, he lost his temper. He was furious that Diva's family had helped her and began threatening to ruin her entire family. Both Varun and his mother became completely out of control, with their minds filled with anger and madness. This madness led Varo to come up with a terrible plan to destroy the entire Sharma family. At first, he considered using mercury or lead as poisons because they were easy to obtain. However, he quickly realized that both poisons acted too quickly and the deaths would be noticed almost immediately. If he used them, he was sure to get caught. With this in mind, he started thinking of a slower, more discreet way to carry out his revenge. After some thought, Varun decided on thallium. It was a slow-acting poison that couldn't be detected through regular blood tests, making it the perfect weapon for his dark plan. On January 2022, Varun served poisoned fish to Divya. At first, she didn't feel the effects much. Maybe she ate less than usual, but soon she showed signs of poisoning, though they were mild at first. Determined to finish what he started, Varun ordered more thallium and paid for it with a second payment of 13,440. This shows just how deep his hatred for Divya had grown. He was willing to do anything to get rid of her. Varo's dark plan came to its tragic end on 9 April 2021, when Diva finally lost her fight for life. She had been on a ventilator for days, struggling to breathe. In just 2 months, Devendra Sharma lost his entire family, a devastating blow he could never have imagined. Despite having everything: degrees, money, and luxury, Varo's mindset was disturbingly shameless. He believed in cheap ideas like reincarnation and the notion that dreams could come true. Actually holding on to these superstitions, when the police pressed him, he eventually confessed to his crime and was sent to Tihar jail under court orders. He faced charges under several sections of the IPC, including 3.2.7.3.2.428 and 34. In the Sharma family, Devendra Sharma was left all alone. His elder daughter Divya tragically lost her life after being in a coma for 40 days. Devendra and the maid have returned to normal. For now, currently the twin children are with their grandmother, who their maternal grandfather Devendra Sharma has filed a petition in court requesting custody of the children, stating that they are at risk from their grandmother. Both families had been completely consumed by the flames of superstition, anger, and hatred. Just think for a moment about how a simple misunderstanding sparked a chain of hatred which ultimately ruined the lives of both families.